Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our planets through ascendant videos of the week. And this week we're going to be studying Sun in the 9th house in the sign of Taurus for Virgo ascendant. And what happens when Sun is sitting in the 9th house in the sign of Taurus, while Sun rules the 12th house with the sign of Leo. So how does this dynamic work? Because obviously this is different from this Sun being in the 9th house or Sun being in the sign of Taurus. Now we're combining the two things together. And we also have to understand that this particular planet rules a certain house. So it's going to bring energy of that house. The understanding of that house is going to be felt through these things. But as always, if you do not know where your sun is placed, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, what house it rules, all your planetary placement, your details, for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, Aspects, and my new book, Mahadashas at the Speed of Light, including all my consultations at this link. So, Sun in the 9th house in the sign of Taurus. Well, first of all, Sun rules the 12th house. 12th house represents our inner hidden feelings. The feelings where we feel kind of sorrow. 12th house represents letting go of things. It's the final decisions of everything. 12th house represents foreign lands, foreign places, multinational companies, hospitals, asylums, monetary sanctuaries, spiritual sanctuaries, laboratories. 12th house represents anything that we don't get to see, that exist, but we don't get to see because it's out there, outside of our realm, outside of our 5 senses is the 12th house. Then the lord of this, and first of all, this house is ruled by the sign of Leo. Leo is a fixed fire sign. It's a sattvic sign. So whatever the experiences a person gets in this through this house is all about regarding their spiritual development. It's the fire of learning. It's the fire of future. It's the fire to know something. Because Aries is the present, Sagittarius is the past fire, Leo is the future fire. Then 12th lord is in the 9th house, which is Sun in the sign of Taurus. Taurus is a fixed Rajasic sign, and it's an earth sign. And Rajasic meaning it's a sign related to through which you can get things, through which you can enjoy life to the max, through which you can experience the enjoyment of this 3-dimensional world, of this world of senses like taste, feel, touch. 9th house represents what? Father, teachers, counselor, advisors. It represents long distance travel, pilgrimage, postgrad education. So first of all, your ability to understand your spiritual life, your ability to enjoy anything in life which is to do with the transcendental understanding comes through gurus and fathers. Father helps you enjoy foreign travel, going to foreign places. Whenever there's grief in your life, whenever there's sorrow in your life, you look to a fatherly figure to give you nourishment, because Taurus is a sign of nourishment. Taurus is a sign of taking care of things because it's the 2nd house of family. Shows for you to understand the divine. Comes through traveling. Whenever you travel, whenever you go to foreign places, foreign lands, long distance places, pilgrimage, that is when you truly learn your dharmic path in life. So most definitely with this, you should travel. But here's a little, catch-22. Leo and Taurus are fixed signs. They don't like to move a lot. They like to be fixed. So this shows that a person likes to be fixed in their set ways, yet they would rather learn by watching travel videos. By watching something where they don't have to really go. They will go if they have to, but they are more fixed in their routine. This also shows that whenever you try to attain higher education, somehow it may not fulfill you as much. Or higher education makes you spend a lot of money. Have a lot of expenditure in your life. And always remember, this is a planetary placement without any conjunction or aspects. So all conjunction aspects can make a complete difference. Instead of getting enjoyment through traveling with the father, you may actually get grief through traveling with the father. Father may be the source of taking away your inspiration, because Sun actually considers Venus its enemy. This is a sign of Venus. So this is where Sun can definitely have its effect, where father can be too greedy about things. Father wants everything for itself. But if there is, let's say, no malefic impact on this Sun, then you get a very nurturing father. Father is like, you know, your best friend, your teacher, your counselor. At the same time, he takes care of his fatherly duties. So this is like a broad sense of what, you know, a planet does when it's a lord of something, sits in some other house. Because there's many factors that go in it. You know, what nakshatra it's sitting in, what padha it's sitting in. What's happening with your 9,000 Dwadamsa chart, meaning the divisional chart in Vedic astrology related to parents, related to DNA, related to lineage. And I actually might make a video with Michael Reed on Dwadamsa chart. And shows one travels on behalf of multinational companies. Because nowadays, if you look at practically, the world is like a global village. So if somebody in India is working for IBM, IBM might say, well, you're going to have to go to Malaysia, Singapore, US to travel and attend this conference, or we have an assignment for you in this country. Okay, well, go do that. And then when you travel, it broadens your horizons. You also like to deal with foreign governments. You learn from foreign governments. Because again, Sun is the significator of government. Leo represents governancy, politics, because it's a sign ruled by Sun. This also can show that your children might be one of your grandparents, male grandparents. But for you, because the sign of Taurus represents pleasure and sign of Leo represents creative self-expression, shows your creative self-expression comes through finding pleasure in traveling, publishing, studying higher philosophy, higher knowledge. Anything that gives pleasure, anything that makes you feel like you're in a very comfortable environment, those are the things you like to study. So these people may not want to study mathematics. They may not want to study physics. They may want to study philosophy. They may want to study theology. They may want to study art history. That's where that interest really will be. Okay. So guys, this is my analysis of 12th Lord in the 9th house for Virgo people. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your planets are placed, all my books, reports, consultations, for that check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow with some new video. Bye-bye.